Hey, what's going on, everybody? We are up here at Cavalry Cemetery in Memphis, Tennessee, and we're here to visit the grave of somebody that was taken from us for no reason. Like, this pure human greed is what caused this to happen. And I thought, since it was October, I normally don't get into these kind of videos, but you know, it's spooky season, so why not murder, right? Like, let's go ahead and knock one of those out of the way. And that's who we're here to visit, is Mr. Lorenzen Wright, who was you'll hear. I don't want to spoil it, but I thought I'll pull in here. Memphis, first of all, you guys are wild. Like, I have never drove down an interstate where so many cars are going so fast for no reason. Like, the coming through here, and it's not like once, it's like every time I come through here, man, it's incredible. Like, there's your fire truck for an example. So I saw this thing as I was pulling in. Beautiful cemetery. Wow, it seems like a very historical cemetery. All right, now that the fire truck's gone, we can keep going. So yeah, it's a very historical cemetery. I like it. Probably, I'm not going to give it a top 10, but it's pretty close out of all the ones I've been to. Yeah, so what I was saying before I got distracted by the ambulance was, we're gonna, you know, it's October, so let's do some spooky stuff. I think this week we're doing this video. Next week, I think I'm gonna go to Huntsville, Alabama, and go back to the Dead Children's Playground and do our 50,000 subscriber thing up there, because I do appreciate it. So I at least want to have a video and just talk shop, and that's all that's going to be. So if you got any questions, put those down there. You know, I'll answer whatever I get. And oh, don't let me forget, we got the merch, the members. I can't forget you guys, man. I really do appreciate it. So, born November the 4th, 1975 in Oxford, Mississippi. Wright played for Lafayette High School before moving to Memphis. Don't want to trip over these stairs. Where he spent his senior year playing for Booker T. Washington High School. He played all levels of basketball in Memphis, high school, collegiate, and professional. And his father, Herb, was a professional basketball player who competed in Finland also. However, when Wright was 7 years old, Herb was working for the Memphis Police Department when he was paralyzed by a gunshot to the back. Like, Memphis is, see, you hear the sirens going off. Wright was selected 7th overall by the Los Angeles Clippers in this 96 draft. And in 97, as a rookie, he scored what would be a postseason career high of 17 points in a Game 2 loss against the Jazz. He moved to the Atlanta Hawks in 99 and averaged a career high of 12.4 per game with them during the 2000-2001 season. He was traded to the Grizzlies in 01 and then to the Hawks in 06. And in 08, he was involved in a multiplayer trade going from Atlanta to Sacramento for Mike Bibby. According to his ex-wife, who we'll talk more about in detail later, Wright left his home in Collierville, Tennessee on the night of July 18th, 2010 with drugs and an unspecified amount of money, and was not seen or heard from again. His family filed a missing persons report on July the 22nd, right? So he disappeared on the 18th, and on the 22nd, a missing persons report was filed. Wright's body was found July 28th, so 6 days later after the report, they found his body in a wooded area on Callis Cutoff Road just west of Hacks Crossroad. So a 911 call reportedly had been received from his cell phone in the early morning of July 19th by the 911 dispatch center in Germantown. The caller was speaking with the dispatcher when 11 gunshots rang out. However, the dispatcher did not notify her supervisor until 8 days later, hindering the police investigation and resulting in a payout to Wright's family later. A reward for information related to the killing stood at $21,000. The state of Tennessee contributed $10,000. The city of Memphis and the Grizzlies each promised $5,000, and Crime Stoppers, you know, with that big $1,000 donation. So on November 9th, 2017, a gun believed to have been used in the murder was found in a lake in Walnut, Mississippi. On December 5th of 2017, Billy R. Turner, a landscaper and church deacon at Mount Olive No. 1 Missionary Baptist Church in Collierville, was indicted on first-degree murder charges and held on $1 million bond. On December 15th, 2017, Wright's ex-wife, Shara Wright Robinson, was arrested in Riverside, California in connection with the murder. Wright Robinson was a former member of Turner's Church. Then a 7-year investigation into his death was one of the Memphis Police Department's more high-profile, like unsolved cases. His mother, Deborah, told the Commercial Appeal that police officer told her Wright Robinson would be charged with first-degree murder, the same charge Turner faced. Marion said she believes her former daughter-in-law was motivated by money, especially by the life insurance policy for $1 million that he had. And I think that's going to be the thumbnail. So if I'm going to put NBA star or something, right? And so I can imagine the keyboard warriors already going, he wasn't a star, but that's what we're doing. Records show that on August 1st of 2010, Memphis police searched her home and found burned pieces of metal and a letter addressed to Lorenzen and her, but law enforcement at the time did not say what the items meant to investigators. So what a shock, right? So in 2014, Wright Robinson agreed to a confidential settlement of a dispute in circuit court about how she spent the $1 million of insurance money meant to benefit her 6 children. What a surprise, right? So in 2019, she pled guilty to facilitation of first-degree murder in the shooting death of Mr. Lorenzen Wright and was sentenced to 30 years in prison. And last year in 2022, the other guy that helped her, he finally got his just dues as well. And so here we go. It's beautiful. I like the basketball's a nice touch. Yeah, Lorenzen Wright, right there. It's cool, man. I mean, it's not cool what happened. Like, I'm glad justice was served. That was nice, you know. You're gonna get got. It always happens. Like, nobody ever gets out. I mean, of course, some people may, we just don't know, right? But most everybody, they're tracking cell phones and all kinds of stuff now. So they'll get you if you're gonna do something as crazy as that. I couldn't imagine, I don't know, people, man, people be nuts. So yeah, thanks for watching, I do appreciate it. First video in October. I've got 1 or 2 more. I think I'm gonna do next week will be our 50,000 like celebration thing. So if there's any questions, I know Miss Backroads is coming. Oh, there's a basketball over here, I just noticed this, see? So we're going to, I'm gonna move that because I'm pretty sure I know where it goes. So we're gonna bring that back up over here. Or at least this is where it should go. I mean, he played in the pros. It's more than I barely can dribble one. So yeah, some more October videos. We'll have, I think, our 50,000 next week. I think I'm gonna do it from the Dead Children's Playground in Huntsville, which that just sounds fun and October-y. One more. I don't know if I'll get 4 out this month. I'm gonna try, but 3 at the very least. And then maybe November will just be some fall in the South type stuff. It's the end of the year, we're wrapping up. Once again, thanks for the 50,000 subs, you guys. Y'all are awesome. Like it's just, I don't know, I'm speechless. Normally I love to talk, obviously I have a channel, but see, I'm gonna cut out a whole bunch of ranting I just did. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys on the next one, and you never know what you'll find on the back roads. Thank you guys so much.